Hi all, I want to take you on a brief tour of the property. We're expecting a wedding here next summer, and I wanted to show you what we've done. Right here is the revised, renovated garden as you drive up to the property. And if you notice straight ahead, that is where the old blackberries used to be. I used a beautiful tool that Steve and I developed on the back of the tractor, a grater blade, in order to remove them all, and it did a perfect job. I put up a little rail fence as a sample here just to have a look at it and see whether it's something we would like or not. The folks next door are cleaning out this whole area so that probably by next spring we'll have an open area and be able to see almost all the way down to the wharf. You see in the distance the new shop, shed, etc. Anyway, we'll have a look at that in a little while. The grapes, which are growing like crazy here, are going to be moved next year up into the field. It's too wet here and the grapes keep falling off. Anyway, they certainly are growing well. And let's see now, what else have we got? I'm just going to we'll have a little look here at the back of this flower bed and how it has all developed. It looks really nice, and right now, and there's no bloom, so next spring when everything's in bloom, this should be absolutely beautiful. So there's a panoramic view of the whole thing, and of course the summer house. And over here we have Jen. You will be interested in knowing that in mid to late June that this part of the garden is in bloom completely, from one end to the other. The Weigelias, which we are looking at here, are pink, and in the background on the next row are all of the yellow daylilies. And I remember Josie giving a call one day when she was down here a few years ago saying, "Dad, you've got to get down here and have a look. It is absolutely beautiful." So Jen, late June, maybe even until the first part of July, but not to the middle of July. This beautiful specimen is a Helen's flower, and it is doing just remarkably well. We're cleaning up everything for the winter right now. It is ahead of schedule a little bit. This little bed is going to be completely redone next spring. Part of it has been done. It's all dug up and mulched. I have to move a few plants in there in the springtime. The garden is just about done. We have had an unbelievable crop this year. The tomatoes are doing wonderfully well. Right now most of the ripe ones have been picked, but we still have a huge number of green ones. We haven't had a frost yet, so the plants are just dying on their own right now, but most of the things are out of the garden for the we've been eating out of it for the last 2 months. This little flower bed is beautiful when in bloom, full of purple irises and yellow primrose. Now we'll have a look at the deck. I know that Greg and Jen have not seen the deck. We added this late last fall, and I stained it just recently. We've got tracks all over it right now from us and from raccoons. And this is the back flower bed, which is not looking too bad right now. A big orange Helen's flower, some phlox. There's a yellow Helen's flower way over, and the sumac in the distance are doing extremely well. Joe gave us those about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and they are just taking off like crazy. The apple trees are doing reasonably well too. Carol pruned them all yesterday. And here is the new addition to the shed, which is now a shop, primarily a shop. This little piece to the right, where the new part is now the only part of the building that is occupied as a tool shed. Around the back, I was able to use that famous grader in the back of the tractor again to dig out an area, and now I can get the truck in here. I can get the mill in the back door. I can put the lawn tractor in. Everything is neat and tidy for the most part, and this part hasn't yet had the white painted on it, but I'll get to that before too long. And I had to move the woodshed, of course, so this is the new woodshed. Anyway, folks, that is a review of the property as it stands in the first day of fall 2009. We'll see y'all later. Bye.